Imagine living a life where you are free from self-judgment, free from the opinions of others, and free from unnecessary stress. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz provides a simple roadmap to achieving that peace and freedom. In today's video, we're going to break down each of these 4 life-changing agreements and show you how to apply them in your own life. Ruiz's teachings are rooted in ancient Toltec wisdom, but their application is as relevant as ever. Let's explore each of these 4 powerful agreements, starting with the first one. In the 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz introduces us to the first and perhaps the most powerful agreement: be impeccable with your word. But what does it truly mean to be impeccable with your word, and why is this the foundation for personal freedom? At its core, being impeccable with your word means using language with integrity. The word impeccable comes from the Latin peccatus, which means sin. So, impeccable translates to without sin. When applied to our words, this means that we should speak without causing harm to others and to ourselves. Think about how often our words have the power to uplift or tear down. When we gossip, lie, or criticize, we create emotional poison. But when we choose to speak truthfully, with love and respect, we spread positive energy. In this way, our words become a tool of creation rather than destruction. It's not just about what we say to others, but also the words we tell ourselves. Negative self-talk, like telling ourselves we're not good enough or smart enough, creates inner conflict. When we choose to speak kindly to ourselves, we align our internal dialogue with self-love and respect. Being impeccable with your word also means setting boundaries. It's about standing up for your truth, saying no when necessary, and not allowing fear or guilt to dictate what you say. When we communicate authentically, we honor our true selves. Ultimately, when we master the art of being impeccable with our word, we build trust, improve relationships, and most importantly, create peace within ourselves. It's a path that leads to personal freedom, and it all begins with a single choice: to be mindful of the words we speak. Don Miguel Ruiz's second agreement, don't take anything personally, is a liberating mindset that can transform how we experience the world. But what does it mean to not take things personally? And why is this principle so essential to our inner peace? When someone criticizes or blames us, it's natural to feel hurt. But the 4 Agreements teaches us that the things people say or do are rarely about us. They are reflections of their own beliefs, experiences, and emotions. By taking things personally, we make everything about ourselves, even when it isn't. The moment we take something personally, we accept it as our truth. Imagine someone telling you, "You're not good enough." If we take this personally, we begin to believe it, allowing their words to affect our self-worth. But Ruiz reminds us, what others say or do is a projection of their own reality. It's not about you. By choosing not to take things personally, we give ourselves the freedom to not be trapped by others' judgments, expectations, or moods. We realize that their opinions are shaped by their own perspectives, not by who we truly are. This agreement also extends to the positive things people say. When we don't take compliments personally, we maintain balance. Whether it's praise or criticism, we remain centered, knowing our value comes from within, not from external validation. Living by this agreement doesn't mean we don't care about others. It means we stop allowing their opinions to control our emotions. We reclaim our power by recognizing that what others think or feel belongs to them, not us. And in doing so, we cultivate emotional resilience, freedom, and peace. In the 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz's third agreement is simple but profound. Don't make assumptions. We often assume we know what others are thinking, or we believe things without seeking clarity, leading to misunderstandings, conflict, and unnecessary suffering. When we make assumptions, we create stories in our minds. We assume others understand us, know what we mean, or feel the same way we do. And when those assumptions are wrong, it can lead to disappointment, frustration, and even damaged relationships. The key to avoiding assumptions is simple. Ask questions. Clarify what you don't know. When we ask rather than assume, we get to the truth. This simple act can prevent countless misunderstandings and bring more harmony to our relationships. Assumptions often stem from our own fears or insecurities. We may assume someone is upset with us or that they don't like us based solely on their behavior. But without asking, we don't really know the truth. These assumptions feed into negativity and unnecessary stress. By choosing not to make assumptions, we cultivate clearer, more open communication. We don't let our mind create false stories. Instead, we seek understanding. This practice builds trust, strengthens strengthens relationships, and helps us navigate life with more ease and less emotional turmoil. When we stop assuming, we stop placing unnecessary burdens on ourselves and others. We allow ourselves to live more freely, trusting that open communication and clarity will lead us to the truth. In this way, we protect our inner peace and foster more meaningful connections. The Four Agreements is a reminder to live life with intention. Always do your best. This may seem simple, but it carries profound wisdom. So what does it really mean to do your best, and how can it transform your life? Do your best means striving for perfection. It's not about comparing yourself to others or achieving unrealistic expectations. It's about giving your all in every moment with the resources and energy you have available at that time. And this will change from day to day. Your best is going to look different when you're energized and well-rested compared to when you're tired or facing challenges. And that's okay. What matters is that you approach each task with dedication and effort, knowing that you've done all you could, regardless of the outcome. When we always do our best, we avoid self-judgment, regret, and guilt. We no longer waste energy worrying about what we could have done differently. Instead, we embrace the process, knowing that our effort is enough and that's all we can control. By doing our best, we also accept that sometimes we will succeed and sometimes we will fail. But both outcomes offer growth. Doing your best is not about the results, it's about the journey. It's about learning, evolving, and becoming more aligned with who you truly are. Ultimately, when we consistently do our best, we live a life of integrity, balance, and fulfillment. We give our all, not out of obligation, but out of love for ourselves, for others, and for the world around us. And in doing so, we create a life that's rich in meaning and purpose. By applying these 4 agreements, be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best, you can break free from limiting beliefs and create a life of personal freedom and peace. Which of these agreements resonates most with you? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that help you live a life of growth and fulfillment. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more insightful book summaries and tips for personal growth. Until next time, remember, freedom starts with you.